All year, albums have been released slowly throughout the course of 2011. Only 15 will be chosen. These 15 are the chosen ones. The order remains unknown, in which John will count them down, but the time is imminent in which all will know my top 15 choices for the best album of 2011. Alright guys, the time has finally come for me to reveal my top 15 albums of 2011. It's been a wonderful year for music. There's been a lot of great releases, and I have narrowed it down to my personal top 15 choices for the year of 2011. Alright, we're going to go in order, like counting down 15 all the way to the top spot, and make sure you stick around to the end of the video because I'm going to be announcing and picking randomly the winner of the CD giveaway. So please stick around till the end of the video. Watch the video first. Let's get started. Number 15, Torches by Foster the People. This album was released in May of this year, and it features a lot of kind of rock pop, dance influenced rock, and it's just very creative, fun, and original. Number 14 on the list is Vices and Virtues from Panic at the Disco. This was released back in March of the year. Really enjoyed this. It grew on me a lot. I didn't like the original version. Like, there's a deluxe edition that I like a lot more because I love the bonus tracks. Number 13 on my list is Taking Back Sunday's self-titled album. It was released back in June of this year. Very fun alternative record. Better than New Again, I would say, and it reminds me of Louder Now, the quality of the album, that is. Number 12 is Odd Soul from Mute Math. This was released back in October. Very bluesy type rock. It was not what I expected. It was a lot better than I expected. I've listened to Mute Math's 2 other records, and I enjoy them, but this is definitely my favorite out of anything they've released up to this point. Number 11 is Ballyhoo's Daydreams. This was released September 6th of this year. I just got this in the mail the other day. That's why I was kind of waiting to film my top albums of the year, because I wanted to include this in the list. I just recently did a review for it, but I love this album. Very fun reggae rock album. Breaking into the top 10. Number 10 is The Drug in Me Is You, the debut album from Falling in Reverse. This album is kind of a hardcore, hard rock album. Has some screams in it sometimes. Ronnie Radke's new band, formerly of Escape the Fate. Great record all the way through. Very solid. Lots of great songs on it. Coming in at number 9 is Turtleneck and Chain by The Lonely Island. Hands down, one of the best comedy albums ever. And it's so funny. Like, all the songs are just hilarious. Definitely check that out if you haven't. If you've seen some of the SNL music videos that they did, the digital shorts, they're great. Great follow-up to Incredibad. Number 8 is American Tragedy by Hollywood Undead. This is the deluxe edition. Has a lot of great bonus tracks. The whole album, although I don't like it quite as much as I did Swan Songs, the record label did not give them as much. They wanted them to go a little bit more mainstream so they could appeal to more people, and that's not what Hollywood Undead's about, so they were a little bit toned down on this album, but still, so many great songs. I'm not slamming this album at all. I love it, and Hollywood Undead is already writing their new record, and they said that they're getting full creative control this time, which is awesome, and they said it's going to sound a lot like Swan Songs. I am stoked for that album. Number 7 is All Things Bright and Beautiful by Owl City. You can see I'm wearing an Owl City shirt. This was released in June. Amazing album all around, all the way around. There's so many, like, this is music I listen to when I need to chill out or, just feel better about the world and stuff. It's very, fun, upbeat, a lot of it, and quirky lyrics. Adam Young's a great songwriter, although some songs I do criticize for, not making any freaking sense. Number 6 on my list is Simple Math by Manchester Orchestra. my review on this. I should have given it a little bit more of a chance before I reviewed it, because it turned into obviously one of my favorite records of the year. I saw them in concert recently. It was just incredible experience. So many good songs on this album: Dear, Virgin, Pale Black Eye. Great record. It was released earlier in the year. Coming in at number 5 on my list is Neighborhoods by Blink-182. You guys might know that I wasn't a fan of this record at first because it was not a punk rock record, and it's obviously still not. But I've accepted the change, and I started seeing the songs from a different perspective, if that makes sense to you. I started looking at it with an open mind, and it turned into a record that I definitely love. It's definitely different, and they're definitely probably never going back to their punk rock roots, except for Heart's All Gone. That was definitely a punk rock song. But, you know, I've accepted the change, and this is a great album. Number 4 is Get Your Heart On by Simple Plan. Great, you know, pop punk record. This album is so upbeat, so much fun, and You Suck at Love is such a good song, and there's so many great songs on here. Can't Keep My Hands Off You. I would just sit here and list the whole track listing. Fun pop punk record. Clocking in at number 3 is When You're Through Thinking, Say Yes by Yellowcard. And if you didn't know, that's a text message that lead singer Ryan Key actually sent to a girl. When you're through thinking, say yes. This album is incredible. Better than anything I've ever heard from Yellowcard. And the sound of You and Me, that song is just the build up and with the chorus and the guitars. Everything about that song is amazing. The whole record, all the way through, is just, they've outdone themselves with this record, and I cannot wait. They're writing the new record already. I am so excited for that. Coming in at number 2 is Wasting Light by the Foo Fighters. This album is probably the hardest rocking album I've ever heard from the Foo Fighters. Dave Grohl screaming on White Limo and Bridge Burning and Rope and all these other great hard rock songs is just a huge success for the band. This band sold 234,000 copies of this record in the first week. It's been certified gold, meaning 500,000 copies sold this year. Great news for rock and roll. Foo Fighters, if you didn't hear, their concert caused a fucking earthquake in New Zealand recently, just by them playing. If you guys say that they don't rock, they literally rock the fucking earth. Wasting Light, incredible album. Now, guys, I know you probably already know what this is if you watch my videos. This album was released in 2010, but it was not released in the United States at that time. On March 16th, 2011, this record was released in the United States. This is my number 1 pick for 2011, and it was up for debate against this Foo Fighters Wasting Light, and it came down to just a minute ago, just me sitting here looking at these albums, listening, and trying to decide. But I've been putting off filming this for so long because I was just like torn between like so many of these spots, like who to give what spot to, and I've been shuffling them around. But number 1 is Passive Me, Aggressive You by The Naked and Famous. This album is perfection. Everything about it is just the way that songs flow into each other, how they can go from being upbeat, fun, catchy pop rock, all the way into something like songs like The Sun that can be like dark and eerie and just very intriguing. And everything about the band, the album, is just amazing, and I don't really have too many, I don't know what else to tell you other than this album is amazing, and please check it out if you did not. I want to throw in a couple of honorable mentions that didn't quite make it onto my list. This would have been number 16, Seether's Holding On to Strings, Better Left to Fray. Incredible album. Hard rock, one of the best harder rock albums of the year. It's not really hard rock, but I guess alternative rock. I also wanted to include Milo Zalotto. It would have been number 17, and Group Love's Never Trust a Happy Song would have been number 18. Alright guys, it's time for that giveaway thing I promised you. We're here at my video on YouTube. The Ballyhoo Daydreams CD giveaway that I told you guys what to do. Wow, that is a horrible face. There we go, that's a little bit better. Okay, we're gonna scroll down, and I'm just gonna go ahead and click see all comments, and I am gonna scroll up and down, up and down, up and down. My eyes are closed. I'm scrolling right now, and I've got this pointed. I hope I've got this pointed. Yeah, I've got this pointed to the computer, and I'm gonna point at a comment. I have no idea what part of the screen I am on, because you can see I'm sitting here scrolling with my eyes closed. Okay, 3, 2, 1, bam. This guy's, oh, what do we got here? Green Day, the Beatles. Oh, wow. This guy, I know this guy's gonna be happy. I know this guy, this is Brandon. Wow, people are gonna think I'm playing favorites, but I'm definitely not. This guy's been a fan of mine for a long time, so congratulations, dude. Send me a private message when you get this when you see this on YouTube, and congrats and thanks for watching my videos. I know you've been watching them for a long time, and don't be disappointed if you guys did not win, because I'm going to be doing a lot more of these giveaways. I'm going to try to maybe do like one every month or two. So thanks guys for watching, and Brandon, send me a message and let me know what CD you want me to ship to you, and I'm going to get that to you by January.